perhaps perhaps today's video should be about expressing yourself. We don't realize the power that resides in expressing ourselves in an authentic fashion. Yeah? In an authentic fashion, in a way that says, this is me. And allow yourself to be vulnerable and just say what you feel. Say how you feel about just the world. Say how you feel about everything. Because, I mean, we are in a journey of discovering ourselves, you know? We're in a journey of discovering ourselves every day. Yesterday, I'm a different person from the person I am today. And it's unfortunate that other people will see my yesterday as who I am, as a place that defines me. There's no place that defines you. There's no destination. We think that life is a destination, but actually life is not a destination. Life is an experience. We just, unfortunately, we judge our experience and we make it what life is, but it isn't. It's a series of experiences. And when we hold on to a particular experience and we judge it and we define ourselves around a particular aspect of our lives or a particular incident, we then get stuck there and we define ourselves using that. And it's unfortunate because we then miss out on all the other experiences that come with just being in the journey of life. Because we see that particular incident as something that defines us and we become a victim of it. It's often a negative experience and we become a victim of that. But whether it's positive or negative, we shouldn't hold on to that. We should see it as what it is. Because remember, we shouldn't be stagnant in life, we should be moving. Life is there to challenge us. It's a school. Literally, it's like you are in a university where there's a module on this aspect of you, because with every single thing that happens in your life, you learn so much about yourself. But if we don't, we see ourselves as victims. We don't realize our own potential. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's how I look at life now. And I think every single thing that I've gone through, every single thing that I've studied, has helped me to reflect on that. And has helped me to let go of certain things that I would hold on to in the past. But I'm acknowledging those things because they are part of my experience. And hopefully when people hear the things that I write about, things that I talk about, even things that I reflect on, I hope that it doesn't come across as, oh, I'm complaining about this era of my life, or I'm complaining about that era of my life. I'm just acknowledging those things and acknowledging where I was at the time. But I don't want to hold on to those things and say I'm a victim of that particular moment or a particular era. But we need to understand that when we go through things, especially when you've overcome and you've learned, the hope is that people that read or that listen to you talk about those things can understand you coming from a place of, I have learned and I'm authentic in my expression. I'm not gaslighting myself and saying something didn't happen when it did. But at the same time, I'm not holding myself hostage to that moment, because there's so many more things to experience. And so those many more things that I want to experience must be experienced. Right now, I mean, we're talking about the issue of water and electricity. People are holding on to that. Maybe it's asking you to break out of what you're holding on to. Your life doesn't depend on electricity. We especially a lot of us that grew up in the rurals, we know what life is outside of those things. What if it's pushing us to get out of the comfort zone and going to our natural way of being? You know, we're not looking at it that way. We're trusting that there's water that's going to come out of a tap, but there's water in the river. Nature has given us those things. What if we're supposed to go back to bonding with nature? Because we lose ourselves in depending on these things, technology, electricity, things that we switch on. And we forget about enjoying the moment of being in a space that God gave us, which is nature. There's a reason why the natural environment is the way it is. And I don't want to dispute the fact that, yes, certain things don't happen because of these little dependencies that have been created, but we need to see them as such, as little dependencies. Snap out of the dependency and get into a space of how is it like to live naturally? Sigula nje, you know, with the illnesses and everything that we have, it's because of all these dependencies. But if we can start bonding with nature and the environment and everything that is around us, we probably could be better people, you know? Stop depending on the phone. Stop sitting and depending on my phone. I'm a digi expert. But really just enjoying life in its natural format. You know, we don't do that. So when it comes to expression, whether it's music or painting or dance or poetry or just writing, this is about us talking about our journey. And it's somebody one person on my followers list, one person was talking about, how do I express myself? Just go back to the moment. What are you feeling in the moment? You are a creative being. All of us are creative. All of us are intuitive. What is the thing that resonates with you the most in the moment? And just allow the thing and everything that is all of consciousness in the moment to flow through you, so that it can flow in a creative manner. If you're a creative person, if you're a writer, you'll know what to write about. You'll not have writer's block. If you live in the moment. The problem is that we want to be in our heads. For me, creativity is not something that I was taught, it's something that is in me. And so how I use creativity for healing is that I take an experience of the moment, I live in it 100%, and let myself go through it. And in going through it, I just become me. You know, I just become me. And everything that comes through me, whether it's my experience or somebody else's experience, because I'm in the moment, I'm connected to all of consciousness. I'm able to even talk about experiences that are not mine. But because we are one, it feels real even for me in that moment. And so it feels like Upelokazi has gone through 1, 2, 3. Yet I'm talking about somebody else's experience that I have not even touched. But it feels so real because I'm connected to greater consciousness. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. And so yeah, so that is what I think. That is what I think. And that's what I think about expression. That's what I think about creativity. People say, oh, I'm not creative. No one is not creative. All of us are. But for some reason, there are people that believe that they're not. So